Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. It's Tuesday afternoon, about 2 o'clock my time. I hope I have my camera set so I'm not cutting my head almost off. I'm pretty good at that lately. Uh, I'm just giving you another update. There's not a whole lot going on. I've I went to Phoenix Sunday, went to the doctor yesterday, and came back yesterday after the appointment, and we're getting some things done, I suppose. At least I have an MRI scheduled, and I'm getting an injection in my shoulder because I haven't been complaining about it because my leg has been so bad. But my shoulder got pretty bad. But I want to say a word about my eating habits. I kind of made, I don't know, I made some remarks about the vegan people, and it never was about the vegan people. It was about, I guess I just wasn't ready to take it seriously about my eating habits. But you can get in so much pain that you'll take somebody's word to just try it out when it gets so bad. And um, I've been told by many people, many friends, that tomatoes and green bell pepper, there's some other things too, but those are like the top two inflammatory foods. And I didn't do it on purpose because I'm too hard-headed for that. But it looks like I'm kind of at the side of the screen. I'm gonna move over a little bit. I can barely see the screen. Anyway, it had been a long time since I'd had tomatoes or green peppers, either one. And I had bought two tomatoes because I bought some luncheon meat, but I never did eat it. So I thought I need to get these tomatoes eaten up. And so I bought a salad, and I chopped up the rest of I made some beef stew. I should have said that first, and it has tomatoes in it. And then I made that salad, and I just piled the tomatoes on it. Well, for the next 2 days, I just don't believe that was a coincidence. I hurt so bad. I wanted to cuss, and I don't cuss. Occasionally I do. I don't cuss like I say little bitty 4-letter words, but I don't do that often. But I was ready to. I hurt so bad, and now that I've gotten that out of my system, when my hard head really admitted that that's what it was, it had to be. I'm so much better. I mean, I still have some pain, but my shoulder and my leg both are so much easier to handle, at least until I can get something done, find out exactly what's wrong. I know it's rheumatoid arthritis, but I did have a torn rotator cuff a few years ago. But I had that fixed, but my doctor did tell me I'd need some steroid injections. Um, so I'm getting that. And I've got 3 trips planned to Phoenix in 1 month. And I'll tell you, I do dread that because the temperature when I left there yesterday was going to rise up to between 106 and 110. And even though there's no humidity there, that's bad. When it gets up to 100, it's just hot. And so I got a motel room, and that's probably one video to tell about that. But I ended up getting one of the nicest, well, it's the nicest motel I ever stayed in my life. I felt like I was at the White House sleeping. It was so nice. And I got it really, really cheap. But no matter how cheap it is, it gets expensive when you have to stay um, 2 or 3 and 4 times a month. And I don't know, I may have to this month, but if I do, at least I'm getting everything taken care of in 1 month. I'm not complaining. That's all I want to say for right now. I want to show you my new campsite. I moved here yesterday, and I'll just be honest with you, I was getting tired of being around people, and because I loved my mother better than anybody, but anybody would get on your nerves when you're in pain. So I just wanted to go somewhere and relax and get over this. And it seems like I couldn't find that spot. And yesterday, I just drove around out here in the forest, Coconino National Forest, and I think this is the prettiest sight I've ever seen of any campsite I've been. It kind of looks like, reminds me of the Ponderosa on Bonanza. Was that the name of it? With Ben Cartwright. Yeah, Bonanza. So anyway, I'm going to show you around. The flies are eating me up. That's the only problem I'm having here. Last year I was here and I don't remember any flies, well, there was one or two occasionally, but not enough that they even bothered you. But this summer is different than last summer. It's hotter. But I mean, it's comfortable up here, and I'm in the sun because I was freezing over in the shade. It's 77 degrees, but it's cold in the shade. And that's what I like about Flagstaff. You can move 5 feet and the temperature changes drastically. So now I'm going to show you around where I'm living right now. I'll show you my front, back, and side yard. Just hang on. Okay, here's my Ponderosa. This is my backyard. You can see a little bit of a mountain view from back there over the trees. And going right on around. Let's see, that's right there is the west where the sun goes down. Wait a minute, let me show you to the left first though, this hill. And I hope I can see or I hope you can see, because I know I can't see that hill. I love how you can see up the hills through the trees because there's not a lot of brush or undergrowth. It's just solid pine trees. I just think they're so pretty. And I'll try to slowly come on around. I'm trying to get in a shade as much as I can so I can see. It's just trees, trees, trees. But I have enough open space and a flat area that it's easy to find an even spot for my van, because if it's not even, my chair doesn't work properly. And there's my little junk pile. I haven't put my tent up yet. I don't know if I am or not, because I've got to leave again in a few days. I have one neighbor over there, but I don't know who they are. As far as I know, I don't know who they are. I know more people than probably anybody out here. I can think I'm hidden and somebody will come driving up and they'll say, "I know your van. I knew that was you." Okay, I've almost gone completely around. Is that just not the most beautiful sight? I mean, for camping, you just can't beat it. Flagstaff has the perfect weather, and I love all of the Ponderosa pines. I have this big open meadow here. I'm hoping I'm going to get to see some elk. And that's all I have for today, because that's just all that's really going on. All I do is go to the doctor and come back. So that's my life right now for a while. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. Bye-bye.